Here we are once more at the Le Castellet circuit for another round of this year's Formula One World Championship. Renault took their first French Grand Prix win all the way back in the inaugural race in 1906, but it was another 73 years before they could take their second. So they'll be pushing hard to delight the local fans here today. 6 lefts and 9 rights give us a total of 15 corners here at the Circuit Paul Ricard, and a lap covers an overall distance of 3.6 miles. Average speeds will be somewhere in the region of 142 miles per hour, and they'll be maxing out on the Mistral Straight at around 205 miles per hour. Joining us today to oversee all the thrills and spills, it's Anthony Davidson. And great to see you. How are you feeling about the race today, and how are the circuit conditions from what you've seen?
Well, it's looking a bit cold out there, if I'm honest. These tyres have quite a narrow operating window in terms of the temperatures they need to extract the best grip. So with a cold track surface, it's going to be harder to keep those temperatures up, which will lead to lower grip and maybe more mistakes.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The fence starts from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Perez, Lance Stroll and Albon, Olsen, Leclerc, Norris and Carlos Sainz, Ocon, Ricciardo, Daniel Kvyat and Grosjean, Vettel, Raikkonen, Kevin Magnussen and Antonio Giovinazzi, Russell, Gasly, Latifi and Mick Schumacher. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish. We're looking good so far. track conditions aren't improving. It's your choice as to whether you want to fit the wets next time you come in. Conditions are going to keep deteriorating for 10 minutes at least. Not sure whether dries or inters are faster. We're right on the crossover. A new strategy is available on the MFD. Okay, copy that. Didn't catch that. Say again. Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the ICE. Be aware that we will start to see a loss of power. We're accumulating some wear on the MGUK. To manage this, we'll need to lower our ERS deployment mode. Some information on Gasly. It looks like the problem is terminal. They're retiring the car. Caution, caution. The virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta. Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green. VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. Say that again, we're having trouble receiving. The rain is getting lighter now, but it's going to take a while for the track to dry out. Didn't catch that. Say again. Release, release. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. This is your final lap of the race. Hamilton has the lead. That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
And Mercedes have pulled off a great victory here today. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
Well, keeping their tyre temperatures up in the tricky wet conditions was really important. There's not much grip out there at the best of times, and it's 10 times worse if you're out there on cold tyres. So the way they kept the rubber in its proper operating window was a huge advantage today.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Not the result our points leader wanted, but it certainly makes things interesting going forward. Let's focus on the driver of the day, Anthony Davidson. Who do you pick?
Well, for me, it's got to be Lewis Hamilton. The multiple world champion may be the boring choice at this point, but you can't argue that he's a driver deserving of his reputation.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.